What's up, guys? It's your boy RV Tech reporting live from the RV. I just wanted to talk about a few things, man. Obviously, quarantine's on. We also have some other things going on. People arguing between each other. We have a couple protests and all that. Um, Later on in the video, I'd like to get your guys' opinions on these type of things because this is very important for our civil liberties. And if you don't think it's important and you don't go out and vote, this is the reason why some of these things are happening. Now, what I wanted to discuss today is what things are you guys going through during this quarantine? Um, what type of trials and tribulations is you and your family going through? On my end, I had a couple members of my family, not immediate family, not me, not my son, not my fiance, not my mom, not my dad, but my uncles and his family got it. And he said that when he was sick, he said that whenever he would lay his head to the side, he said that he could feel like blood was rushing to one side of his head, and he said it felt like a headache, like it was like thumping inside of his head. And then he said he would wake up in the middle of the night and he couldn't breathe, like somebody punched him in the stomach and took all of his breath away. Um, what was also scary to me about this whole situation is that his children have caught it. When they caught it, he has what, four kids. Um, Two of them caught it. The two older ones caught it, but the other two didn't get it. Um, what was scary to me is that the youngest one was only like 3, 4 years old, um, 3 or 4 years old, and she didn't have no symptoms at all. And she was in the house full of all those people. And what was crazy to me, he was like, "Yeah, man, she didn't show any symptoms or signs or anything like that." And we were the ones that were sick, and she wasn't sick at all. And I was kind of confused by that because I was like, man, I was like, so pretty much it's really only attacking the elderly people or old people of age, which we already knew that. But what doesn't get reported is that most of the people that are infected at the very beginning were asymptomatic. So how would people even know that this stuff was here until afterwards? You know what I mean? So we can play Monday quarterback if you want to, but the real the real problem is that we weren't prepared. Nobody was prepared, and so how are we going to be prepared for a pandemic when our government's not even prepared? Our government's the reason why we give them our tax dollars. I'm not trying to be all political on this, but the government is the reason why we pay them our tax dollars. Um, at least I served in the military. Later on, after this coronavirus stuff is over, we can talk about it more. But I just feel like it's scary. Um, People are downplaying it. I mean, at first, I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't even worried about it. I mean, I was more worried about the common flu. I still kind of am more worried about the common flu, but then again, that could just be my ignorance. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just wearing a mask because everybody else is doing it, and I have high risk people inside of my family, inside of my immediate family. So when people tell you that you don't need mask at first, and then they tell you a month later, a couple weeks later, that you should be wearing a mask even if you're not sick, kind of screws people over, um, in my opinion. And also, when people are trying to see their loved ones before they pass away, I understand that they weren't able to see them, which is the worst thing that you could ever have happen to anybody. I lost my grandfather a month after my son was born, and I promised my grandfather that I would take him down to go see him. And I never got the chance to before my grandfather passed away. So that's why when all this stuff happens and you're not able to see your loved ones before they pass away, it's demoralizing. Especially when you feel like you can't. You felt like you should have just been there. You felt like you shouldn't have, took the time away from being there. But after that happened with my grandfather, I don't wish that upon anybody. That's why non-violent people, you know what I mean, should at least be able to look through a glass and see their child, but that's just my opinion. I mean, see a picture at least, you know what I mean? I understand there's some bad people out there that don't need to see the light of day, but I'm not the one to judge because I don't want to be judged. So, what this channel is mostly going to be about is just random things. Um, right now, the big thing is coronavirus, so I just thought I should just make a video. I'm sitting at home, there's nothing else to do. Hello, YouTube. Uh, guess I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Let me know if you guys like the video. If not, then I'll get better at making them. Thank you for your time. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.